What's up, everybody? I am back. My coffee, as always. And today I'm checking out a band totally on a whim. I just saw the thumbnail. This is Mini Eyes. The song is called The Clock Behind All Other Clocks. I have no idea who this artist is, where they're from, what kind of music they make. It'll be interesting to get a feel for it as we go. So we'll get into it in just a second. But before I do a couple things, please remember I'm not a professional. I'm not a guitar teacher. I'm not an engineer. Please don't expect me to be coming at this with a really technical analysis, because that's just not my skill set. And don't be a dick. I try to be thoughtful when I do these. I try to be fair to the artists, regardless of whether I like a track or not. And I would just ask that we can keep the same spirit of respect in the comments. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. This is Mini Eyes, The Clock Behind All Other Clocks. That was fun. I'm gonna just find a good, background image. Eventually, we'll just use this as the background. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be the thumbnail. That was fun. That it felt like pretty close to straightforward hardcore. It was a little bit more melodic. There was a little bit more instrumentation than you usually get with like a for my old heads, right? Like a Terror or a Betrayal or something like that. It was a little bit more put together, I would say, but you still got that same. You got the gang vocals. You've got that chugging guitar. You've got. You might have seen me, right? About a minute in. I love live music, and sometimes artists are significantly better live than they are recorded because the energy comes through. I liked this, but what I could feel, right, as that slowed down to a chug and sort of got stripped down to mostly just like shouted vocals, I can see and hear the calls to open up a circle pit, right? And that's what was hitting me. It was like, this is right at the moment. They slow it down. You get the people on stage telling you to circle it up, and then you start going nuts, right? That is a beautiful thing. Not everybody likes being in the pit. It's okay. But it can be very cathartic for a lot of people, right? It's a way to get out some aggression in a way that is, we'll call it semi-safe. It's mostly safe as long as the people who are around you aren't total dickheads. But it's just a way to like let off some steam and really express the energy. Because if you're like me, and chances are you're not, but if you're like me, when you listen to certain stuff, and it doesn't have to be the same, right? It doesn't have to be the same stuff I listen to that gets me fired up. But when you're listening to music, sometimes you can feel that energy, the tension, the energy building in your chest. You're like, I'm really getting ramped up, right? I want to go do something. That's why I like this sort of music for when I'm working out, right? When I'm lifting weights, because it sort of naturally helps me find that energy, the aggression. Aggression's not always a bad thing. It can be. It certainly can be turned in bad directions. But aggression by itself, it just depends on where you direct it. And as long as it's productive, it's basically positive. So I was enjoying that. I don't know anything about this band. Semi-spiritual lyrics doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, this could be a Christian band. This could be like an assembling of former artists, right? People who used to be in different. I really don't know. It could also just be people who grew up around religious language, right? Because it's in America. There is a lot of that. I don't know, but I did really enjoy it. And I will be honest, like straight hardcore is not. It's not like my top 3. I do enjoy it. I tend to enjoy it more live because, personally, I like a little bit more, I don't know, virtuosity. Like, obviously these bands, most of the guitarists and people, they can do more stuff than they're asked to do on a track. But it tends to be a little bit less, it's less all over the place, right? There's less soloing, there's less harmonizing. It's mostly just power chord chugging and then, down tuning. And I do like that. It is effective, but I kind of would rather see that live than just listen to it because it can become kind of repetitive. But I really liked this. I thought it was creative. I liked the way it changed up tempos and stuff. And the video is fun. Nice and hyper color. This took me back to like 2012. I liked it. I don't know. I'll probably try to get to another one of these days. But I thought this one was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any background info on the band, I mean, I'm going to probably go look them up, but I'm always happy to learn if you want to drop some information in the comments. Hopefully you guys liked it. That'll do it, though. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. and don't talk to cops.